नमः। ओम सद्गुरु श्री रामानंद परब्रह्म नमः। ओम सद्गुरु श्री शिवानंद परब्रह्म नमः। ओम सद्गुरु श्री कृष्ण परमात्मा नमः। ओम सद्गुरु श्री शंकर भगवत्पादाचार्य नमः। ओम सद्गुरु श्री नित्यानंद परब्रह्म नमः। ओम सद्गुरु श्री व्यास भट्टारकाय नमः। Atma Namaskaram to one and all who have attended the conference. You are all my Guru Swarupa. Today's topic is Vishwarupa Sandarsana Yoga. That is the 11th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. The vision of the cosmic form of Lord, that is Vishwarupa Sandarsana. Though this chapter looks not much important, but this is also utmost important. If you know, hear this in detail, this chapter is also very important. Why? Because till now Arjuna was thinking that Sri Krishna is a great man and he is a jnani and like that. But when no sooner he has seen this cosmic form of Sri Krishna, he got repented. Till now I have disrespected Sri Krishna without knowing the exact glory of Sri Krishna. Still now I have disrespected. She will be like that. He will be repented. So this is also very much necessary between the guru and disciple relationship. In this way, not only that, till the 10th chapter, Paramatma is going on explaining and going on out of affection he is going to tell. But in this chapter, Arjuna himself is asking, in the 10th chapter, Sri Krishna has explained his glory. But in this chapter, Arjuna himself asked to see the glory. That is the thing. So, even Paramatma did not have any kartrutvam, doership. According to the request of Arjuna only, he started showing his cosmic form. Now Arjuna asked like this: Mad anugrahaya paramanguhyam adhyatma samsthitam yatvayoktum vachastena mohyam vigato mama. Arjuna is telling that out of love and affection told by your words, my delusion is gone. My delusion is gone. What are those words? Those are the secret of the secrets. That is the Brahma Vidya, the Brahma Jnanam. That is the secret, and that is the essence of entire Vedantam. Mad anugrahaya, to bless me only. Till now you have told the Vedantam, which is very much topmost secret. And atvayoktam vachastan, by your words, mohoyam vigato mama, my delusion is gone. My delusion is gone. How? Bhavapyayuhi bhutanam shrotohi maya vistarasya maya tvattak kamala pratraksha Mahatmya Abhyayam. Like that he is saying that till now Bhavapyohi, how the creation is coming into existence, how all these beings are emanating from you, and how they are being dissolved in Pralayam. So during Kalpa, how they are coming into forth, and during Pralaya, how they are disappearing. That all you have explained. And not only that, you have explained the Mahatyam, that is the inexhaustible yogic power that is explained in 10th chapter, that is Vibhuti Yoga. So you explained both the Srushti and Layam, and also your glory, you explained. I am very much satisfied. एवं इत एतदात् एवं ये यदार्थ त्वमात्मं परमेश्वर द्रष्टुमिच्छामि त्वे योगमेश्वरं पुरुषोत्तम. In this now he is telling that Arjuna, Paramatma, you have explained and you, whatever you told, I believe they are fact. I believe they are fact. Now I want to actually see that you have explained. No doubt I believe it. I want to see your glory. I want to see your glory. Tamatmanam Parameswara Drashtumichhami Tve Yogameswaram Purushottama. Oh, the great Purusha of all the Jivas, please show me your glory, what is your actual cosmic form. In that way, Arjuna has requested. And not only that, he is going on explaining his eligibility, whether I am eligible or not. Manyase yadi tatsyakyam maya drashtamiti prabho yogishvara tato me tvam darsyam atmanam avyayam. Here he is asking, Manyase yadi drashtum chakyam. If you think that I am fit to see this, and I am, is it, if it is possible for you only, if it is possible for you, and you think that I am fit to see this, your cosmic form, oh Yogeshwara, please show it to me. Please show it to me. In this way, Arjuna, he has asked, requested Paramatma in 4 slokas. That is for the sake of the world also. No doubt he has got utmost belief about Lord Sri Krishna, but for the sake of the world and also for himself also. For himself also, he has requested Lord Sri Krishna to show his cosmic form, to show his Viswarupam. Now, Sri Krishna started telling that Pasyame Padha Rupani Sahasra Satadi Shatasoada Sahasranicha. Means, please see me the all sorts of forms. They are in hundreds and thousands. Pasyami Padha, Pasyamite Padha, Rupani Shataso Ada Sahasranicha. There are so many forms, they are in hundreds and thousands, and Nana Vidhani, Divyani, Nana Varnakrutani cha. All these forms are divine only. That means they are derived from my divine light only, and Nana Vidhani, they are in different forms, and they are divine forms, and Nana Varna Vidhani Vidha Varnakrutini cha, with different colors and shapes. All these forms are in different colors and shapes. You please see, all are divine. All are divine. Not only that, Pasyadichan Vasun Rudrasvino Murtastada. Pasyadichan. You know, in the 10th chapter also, I have shown you the glory of, there are about 33 Devatas. 33 Devatas, they are Pasyadichan. There are Ekadasha, Dwadasa Adichan. Dwadasa Adityas are there. Among the Adityas, Adichanam Aham Vishnuhu. In the 10th chapter, I explained Adichanam Aham Vishnuhu. Among the 12 Adityas, I am Vishnu. And Vasun, there are 8 Vasus. There are 8 Vasus. And Rudrasvina, there are Ekadasha Rudras. That is 11 Rudras are there. Rudranams Aham Sankarashasme. In the 10th chapter he has explained among the 11 Rudras, I am the Shankara. So you please see my 33 Devata Swarupam also. Pasya Adichan, Vasun, Rudra, Aswino, that means there are 2 Aswini Devatas. So all these put together, Dvadasha, that is 12 Adityas, 11 Rudras and 8 Vasus and 2 Aswini Devatas. And Marutasthada, there are about 49 Marut Devatas. So all these are, you please see. Not only these, Bahunya Drushta Parmani, Bahunya Drushta Purvani, Pasyachatmani, Asya Bharata, Acharyani Bharata. That means not only these things, there are so many things to be seen. You please, they are all wonderful objects, wonderful things to be seen. Like that, not only the 33 Devatas, and what more you want, you can say. You can say, Ekaikatastham Jagata Krishnam Pasatcha Sacharacharam Mamadehe Deve Mamadese Mamadehe Gudakesha Ischanyapidrushtumichase. In my body, whatever you want to say, all these are seen in at one spot, in one spot only. I am something beyond this universe, but the entire universe in the form of clusters of all these objects, at one spot you can see, at one spot only, Haikatastham Jagatas Krutznam Pasasya Sacharacharam. All these are both mobile and immobile. All these are mobile and immobile. You please see in my body, O Gudakesha, O conqueror of sleep. Only the person who is conquered sleep only is eligible to see this cosmic form. That's why Sri Krishna Paramatma is addressing Arjuna as a Gudakesha. Mamadehe Gudakesha. Anyapi drashtumichase. Whatever you want to say, you can see all these things. But mind you, it is not possible for this physical eye. Natumam sekese drashtumanenaiva satyachusha divyam dadami chakruhu pasyame yogamaiswaram. Ultimately is telling that Natumam sekese drashtumanenaiva satyachusha. With your physical eyes, it is impossible to see me, this cosmic form. That's why I am giving you the divine eye, that is Divichakshuhu. What is meant by Divichakshuhu? Here also, everywhere we say that is third eye and all these things we say. And what is meant by this Divichakshuhu? Divine eye. Divine eye is a single eye. It is a third eye. It is in Advaita state, and where you will see, how can you see? That is the thing, important thing. See, Paramatma is saying that I am giving you this divine eye. With that only you can see my glory and the entire cosmic form. With this physical eye you can never see. So, he is giving this divine eye means that is there is science behind it. There is science behind it that the divine eye is at the Brahmajam. That is there in the head. That is in the Brahmajam. And the physical eye is below that. The physical 2 eyes are below the Brahmarandram, and the divine eye is above that Brahmarandram. Unless you come to this Brahmarandram, above this Brahmarandram, you can never see this cosmic form. So, the science behind this is one who reaches beyond this Brahmarandram, that is by doing yoga sadhana and going upwards and balancing these 2 visual form, that is the Ida Pingala, whatever you call, sympathetic, parasympathetic nervous systems, balancing all these things and coming into the center of the Sushumna and going through the Sushumna above upwards into the Buddhigoha, that is called the where you can see this entire cosmic form in the form of divine light, and also the material objects also you can see in that Brahma, that Buddhigoha. How can Arjuna see there will be some instances. A great guru at one stage he will give he will show his power, yogic power, and he will drag the disciple upwards at one instance, and he will show the entire universe in that Buddhigoha, where he is seeing, Arjuna is seeing the entire cosmic form within himself, not in the body of Lord Sri Krishna. Here also there is science behind it. Till now there are two forms, that is Sri Krishna is explaining and showing to Arjuna, but when the Divya Chakshuhu, that is the divine eye, is given, that means when the Pranashakti is dragged up by the yogic power of Sri Krishna, they will become one with each other, they will become one another. There is no second form. Both Sri Krishna and the Arjuna combined together, then only you can say that is Divya Chakshuhu. Otherwise, as long as you feel that you are physical body, and as long as you feel that I am also physical body, you can never see my cosmic form. So unless you are yourself and myself are combined together by entering into this state of Divya Chakshuhu, then only you can see my Pasyame Yogamaiswaram, you can see the yogic power. That is the science behind it. In this instance, the Sri Krishna Paramatma specially given yogic power to Arjuna, and he allowed Arjuna to see within himself the entire cosmic form. So this will happen at times in some devotees given by gurus, great gurus, but it doesn't mean that they have reached that. They will show that, but in due course they will have to thrive hard by doing sadhana with steadfast effort. After that only they can reach that finally. But this is a momentary stage of showing this Divya Chakshuhu given by Lord Sri Krishna. This is the science behind it. But some people may think that once you enter into that, you need not do anything. No, that is the power of the Guru, but the disciple will have to reach there by his own steadfast effort. Then only he can understand that what the Guru has bestowed his and showered his blessings, and he can understand. That is the actual initiation. That is the initiation. Upadesam. Initiation means just by doing this, how to do this pranayama, that is physical initiation. But actual Upadesam starts by the Guru in this way, by showing his divine yogic power, showing the cosmic form in the form of divine light. This is the actual Upadesam. After getting the Upadesam, this disciple will be permanently bounded to Guru, and he will never be deluded into this world, and he will be going on doing this sadhana, and it is his ultimate stage of reaching the final goal. That is the actual Upadesam in this cosmic vision of cosmic form. This is the main step explained by Sri Krishna. Now Sanjay is telling to Dhritarashtra, Evamukto Maharajan Yogishwareswaro Harihi Darsiyamasa Padhaya Param Yogamaiswaram. Now Sanjay is also enjoying the this divine cosmic form. He is also saying, because that is the blessing of Srimad Vyasa, his Guru. So he is also enjoying. Now he is explaining to Dhritarashtra how Lord Sri Krishna is showing his glory to Arjuna. Simultaneously he is seeing and explaining to Dhritarashtra. That is Evamukta Mahan Rajan Mahayogeshwaro Harihi Darshiyamasa Padhaya Param Yogamaiswaram. So this divine cosmic form is shown to Arjuna. That is also seen by Sanjaya, and the same is explaining. First, now Sanjay is explaining to Dhritarashtra Aneka Vaktranenam, Aneka Adbhuta Darshanam, Aneka Divyabharanam, Divyaneka Ujjataidham. That means there are multiple, numerous forms of all these beings with Maneka Vaktranenam. That means Vaktra means faces and eyes. So many faces and eyes are seen in this Viswarupam. Aneka Adbhuta Darshanam. So many sorts of all visions. Aneka Divyabharanam. That means there are so many divine ornaments. And Aneka Ujjataidham. That means there are so many divine weapons that are lifted. The lifted weapons, divine weapons are also been seen in this Viswarupam. Divya Mayambaradharam, Divya Gandhanu Lepanam, Sarvas Ascharyamayam Mayam Devam, Vishwato Bhum Ropam. Like that, Divya Mayambaradharam. That means there are so many divine garlands with so many flowers and so many these Navaratras, Divya Malyambadaram, Divya Gandhanulepanam. Even all these, whatever the form is seen in this cosmic form, all these are pasted with this divine fragrance. Just like the sandalwood paste is there, like that the whatever the object is seen in the Viswarupam, all are giving beautiful fragrance. And Sarva Ascharyamayam Devam Vishwato Anantarupam. This entire universe is seen with amazing. They are, all these objects are wonderful, and they are being seen in so many directions. That is the Viswarupam. Arjuna and Sanjaya, they are saying. Not only that, not only the objects, not only the beings, not only that, there is a divine light that is Divisurya Sahasrasya Bhavet Yugapati Uttidha Yadibhasa Sadrisi Syad Bhasasya Mahatmanaha. If a great yogi is there, within him there will be thousands of, if you combine these thousands of suns, the at a glance, at once, if you combine the 1,000 suns, you can estimate the how much light will be coming from the combination of the 1,000 suns. That light will be suddenly seen in this Viswarupam, that is seen by Arjuna and Sanjaya. So दिव्य में in the sky, दिव्य में दिव्य सूर्य सहस्राणि भवेत् युगपत् उत्थिता यथिवा सदृशी भासस्या तस्य महात्मनः. A great yogi, sometime here there will be a question. Even a single sun we are not able to see. How can a man or even a great yogi also can see the thousands of suns lights? That will be a question. Everywhere Divi Surya Sahasra it is being occurred. Here it doesn't mean that you need not physically see this divine light, because when he becomes in Advaita means there is no second thing to be seen. Even the physical eye or any object, then that is cannot see the other thing. So when you are in Advaita, where is the thing to see? Even a sun also need not see. That means You can estimate the divine light, that much estimate divine light will be there, just like the thousand suns at a glance, at once they will glow. The radiance of the suns, that will be like that. You can estimate that divine light. That divine light need not be seen with this physical eye. That is in Advaita state only. That means the Advaita state is superior and supreme-most state that a physical eye or physical mind can ever estimate. That is the meaning behind that. But some people may ask, have you ever seen not even divine light like when Lord Sri Krishna is telling that thousands of suns of light is there, have you seen a single sunlight? No, like that. That is only in Advaita state only. That's why he is saying, Traikastam Jagata Krishnam Pravibhaktam Anekadha Apashyat Devadesya Sarire Pandavastadha. Here also, Tatraikastham Jagata Krishnam Prabhavaktam Anekadha. The entire universe is seen at one spot. In that spot, the entire universe is seen in clusters of objects. There are groups of objects, groups of all beings. There are groups of all beings, but all them put together, they are seen in one spot only. That means in the 10th chapter also, Paramatma has already explained, Athava Bahunaitena Kim Jnatena Tavarjuna Vishtabhyaham Yadam Krishnam Ekamsena Sthito Jagat. All this universe is studied in one part of mine only. Rest of the 3 parts I am in Amrita. So I am in the state of Amrita. But only the one part, 1/4 of this my existence is occupied with this entire universe. This entire universe. Apashyat Devadevasya Sarire Pandavastada. Devadeva, the God of gods, the body of the Lord Sri Krishna, the Pandavastada, the Pandava, Arjuna is saying, Sanjay is explaining to Dhritarashtra that the Arjuna is saying that in the divine body of Lord Sri Krishna, Devadevasya Sarire. Here Sariram means not this limited part of the Sariram. Now immediately what is that Sariram is explaining in next 2 or 3 stanzas. In stanzas. So this is only imaginary in the sense, as long as we assume that, we presume that the body will be a limited shape, because our mind is limited and eyes also will see the limited shape only. But here the body of the Lord Paramatma is unlimited. There is no bound. It is boundless. It is boundless. By seeing this boundless state of cosmic form of Lord Paramatma, Vismayavishto, Tatasam Vismayavishto, Hushtaroma Dhananjaya, the Arjuna, by seeing this amazing cosmos, he was very much surprised, and his body overwhelmed with joy, and his hairs also stood erect, and not only that, Pranamya Sirasa Devam Krutanjali Rabhashata. Pranamya Sirasa Devam Krutanjali Rabhashata. Here also there is a science. You say already the cosmic form is seen in the Brahmajyam of Arjuna. In the Brahmajyam of Arjuna, where the entire Sri Krishna and Arjuna combined together in the form of Advaita state. Now, how can Arjuna do Sashtanga Pranamam and do Atma Namaskaram? This is also a science behind it. At that stage, how can he prostrate before Sri Krishna and do Atma Namaskaram? Here, Ashtanga Namaskaram is not this. This is also inside only. The Sastanga Namaskaram also inside only. Urasa, Sirasa, Drushya, Manasa, Vacha, Tadha, Padbhyam, Karabhyam, Karnabhyam, Sastangam Pranamamyaham. Every day puja we do after this slokam, after finishing this puja, we will be going on chanting this slokam. Urasa, that means chest, Sirasa by head, Manasa by mind, Vachasa by walk, Drushya by eyes, Padbhyam, that means by the legs, that means the foot, Padbhyam, Karabhyam by hands, Karnabhyam by ears. All these organs put together, they are Sastangam. What does it mean? Whatever the life force is there spread out outside into this body, all this life force is withdrawn from the foots, the hands, and in the entire body, in the chest, whatever, even in the mind, eyes, everything, even the five senses also, all these the life force is withdrawn. While withdrawing only, you can do the Sastanga Namaskaram within yourself. So, this is the science behind it, and not only that, Krutanjali Rabhashata, he did Krutanjali, he did Atma Namaskaram. Atma Namaskaram means by combining the two palms and putting his Namaskaram, he put both palms at the Brahmajam, and he did this Atma Namaskaram. What does it mean? There is also meaning in it. That means when the yogi doing yoga sadhana, when he is withdrawing the life force upwards, taking upward, the Ida Pingala nadis, they will be combined together, and it will be combined and it will enter into this Sushumna, and it will be taken upwards. That is the Atma Namaskaram, that is the Sastanga Namaskaram. So, every yogi or any sadhaka, any seeker will have to do like this only. That is explained by Lord Sri Krishna. That is about this Sastanga Namaskaram and this Atma Namaskaram. Now, Abhashata, Arjuna started telling. Till now, Paramatma told his glory. You please, Arjuna, see the 33 devatas and what all the other divine objects also you see. He has, Paramatma told. Even Sanjay also told that, told to Dhritarashtra, Arjuna is saying like this. But till now, the Arjuna never opened his mouth. Now he started telling that Pasya